Hey guys! Today I'm going to do my monthly favorites, and I know that I haven't done a monthly favorites video in quite a few months. I think the last time that I did it was back in June, definitely May, maybe not June. So I don't think I did one for June, July, and now it's going into September. So I'm going to pretty much tell you what I've been loving for the past few months, and let's just get started. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is skincare, and I have come to find that I believe that skincare is the most important thing, throughout makeup and everything else, that your skin is the most important thing that you have. It is your base. So, I've been really into finding new products, using serums and different things to make my skin the best that it can be. And I'm normally oily, like in the middle of my face, and then dry on the outside, so I have oily, dry combination skin. The products that I've been loving for my skin is from the Drunk Elephant line. And the first one that I'm going to talk about here is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. And this serum I use every single night right after I wash my face and before I put either an oil or a moisturizer. It's usually an oil. This has definitely been the greatest product that I've used for my skin thus far. I started using this back in April, and it was about the middle to the end of April, and it's lasted me up until the beginning of August. And I definitely repurchased. That was not even a question. It's literally, I had one pump, sometimes two, but mostly one pump every night, and I just spread it all throughout my face, and it just felt so nice. And it had a really nice, like, tingling sensation, which is kind of weird, but it really made me feel like the product was definitely working for my skin. Ever since I've started using it, I noticed like a huge difference in my skin. I noticed how much more radiant, smooth, and just overall, like, just my face has just been, the skin has just been really, really good. For the Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel, this I just started using for about a couple of months now. It still feels pretty full, and I love it. This is a gel moisturizer, and I use it every morning. It says you can use it in the morning or at night, but I find that I like it a lot better during the daytime, because every night when I use the serum, I just use Josie Maran's argan oil, and I just pat it onto my face instead of using the gel. But this, I feel, even though it's like $50 or something, I think. I am not really sure, I just know it's a little bit on the pricier side, but I definitely recommend it, especially if you find that water-based moisturizers are not working for you. This gel moisturizer might work for you. And ever since, it just works so well. You apply it onto your skin, and it just feels like your skin is just moisturized, and it doesn't feel too heavy. It literally feels super lightweight, like you didn't even put anything on, but it is definitely moisturizing. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about are the eyeshadows that I'm wearing on my eyes, and the eyeshadows that I've been loving ever since I got some for Christmas, thanks to my Biffles Jessica. So I started out with just a few MakeupGeek eyeshadows, and now I have these two palettes full of them. And this one is pretty much like a colorful one. I mixed both of the mattes and shimmers just because I don't really have enough right now that I feel to mix, like to do like a whole matte palette and then one to do like just shimmers. I kept it mostly one color palette, and then this one is more of like a neutrals and sort of like dark purpley or mauve tones, which I definitely love here. And there are a couple of shimmers in here just because, especially this one, it's called Shimma, and this one I definitely put in my inner corners, and I definitely love that color for that purpose. I love these eyeshadows. They are pretty much one of the better eyeshadows that I've used that come in like just the little individual pans. They just work so well, they blend beautifully, and they are inexpensive. The colors that I use today are Beaches and Cream, Barcelona Beach, Frappe, and Shimma right in the inner corner. And these colors are really good, and they just, like I said, they blend so beautifully and they're affordable. The next thing that I want to talk about is the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. And I have always told myself this, that if Anastasia ever made more palettes than just her That Gleam and That Glow palette, that I would buy them. I absolutely love the color pigmentation in it. There's all sorts of colors that you could get in here, especially when you want to do colorful highlights on your cheeks, and or you can even use it as an eyeshadow. I haven't used it as an eyeshadow yet, but I think they would be really nice, especially sort of like a holographic eyeshadow look. I just really love these colors. My favorite, are you surprised? It is the Purple Horseshoe, and I actually really love Pink Heart, and I like blending them together, and I just think that they are such beautiful powders. They're so finely milled, and I just love them so much. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this Wet n Wild Max Volume Waterproof Mascara. And if you know me, then I have a really hard time with finding really good mascaras. And the reason why is because my lashes are already like kind of low set eyelashes. They're pretty stubby and they're kind of straight. They don't curl by themselves very easily. So when I wear mascara, even with curling my lashes, when I, if I'm looking downward or if I have my eyes closed for a little bit, some of the mascara will transfer from the bottom of my lashes right onto the bottom part of my eyelid. And that mostly happens on the left side of my face. And it does happen on the right side sometimes, but mostly on the left side. This mascara has done wonders. It's definitely waterproof and it definitely stays on my eyelashes all day. And even when I shower, I literally have to take this off with the waterproof eye makeup removers with the oil in them, or else it just doesn't come off. And that is what I absolutely love about this, and it's super affordable too. And I'm not really going in order here, but the next couple of things that I love, or have been loving, are the NYX Control Freak Clear Eyebrow Gel and the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. For this one, I might have said this back in May, my May favorites, that I really love this. And for a while, I was using the Anastasia Brow Definer, and I absolutely still love that one, but it was so much better when I first used it, when it was still pretty sharp, and I was able to get the edges pretty well on my eyebrows. But now that it's kind of dulled down a little bit and I'm towards the end of the brow definer, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil has been a lifesaver. I haven't tried the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but that's what I want to try next after this. But I believe from what I know that this is a dupe for the Brow Wiz. I went back to using this and I fell back in love with it, and I still love it. This is just one of my favorite brow pencils yet. And then as far as this Control Freak eyebrow gel, this is just a really good eyebrow gel. I'm not sure if there's a difference between other eyebrow gels, but this is the first one that I picked up and I love it, and it does the job. I love this one too. So, moving pretty much onto the face, this foundation that I'm going to talk about has quickly become one of my all-time favorites ever, and especially since it's from the drugstore. I am talking about the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And I'm wearing this foundation today. I've had this foundation on for about 9 going on to 10 hours of wear, and it is beautiful and it looks exactly the same since the first time that I applied it, and I absolutely love it. My other foundation that I absolutely love is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-hour wear one. And that one is my all-time favorite, especially for when I'm at work. This one is also definitely a favorite. It feels super lightweight. It literally does last all day long. And it's so comfortable. I just absolutely love it so much. You already heard me say like 5 million times that I love these products, and that's really true. And same thing goes for this one. This blush I've been loving for the past couple of months. I just have the travel size, but this is the Nars blush in Goulue, I believe. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. But this is just a beautiful blush. I love the color of this blush. I love the tones of this blush, and I'm wearing it on right now, and I just think that it just gives me a really nice glow to the cheeks, like a really nice blush color. I didn't go very heavy with it today, but nonetheless, even if you put just a little bit, it is so beautiful, and I absolutely love this color so much. I think that if I do end up using this entire thing, then I definitely will invest in the full-size package. Of course, I have to talk about the lips, and my favorite lipstick that I've been using for the past month or so are the Limecrime Velvetines, and I'm wearing this one right now, and this is in the color Riot. I absolutely just love the formulation and everything else about these Limecrime lipsticks. I have several more, so if you guys want me to do a swatch video, just let me know. I probably will end up doing one anyways, just so that you can get an idea of what it looks like on my skin tone. But these are amazeballs. Like, I'm not even joking. These are amazing. I don't know what took me so long to buy them. How do I put this? So let me just start from the beginning. When you open up this container and you smell it, it just smells so good. It smells like a vanilla frosting, a vanilla cupcake frosting. I mean, it's got a pleasant scent, and I really don't mind that. When you go ahead and apply it to your lips, it just literally just glides on so smooth, and I don't know if this will describe it really well for you guys, but I feel like it just glides on like butter, and that's just how smooth it is. Like, it just glides on so easily and so effortlessly, and it's just so easy, and I love easy. So this definitely, it's so comfortable, it's not too drying, it lasts all day, it's transfer proof. I could go on and rant and rave about, rave. I could rave on about this lipstick all day, and I highly recommend this. And I know that 20 bucks a pop for one of these is a little bit pricey, but to me this is pretty much on par with all of the other lipsticks. A little goes a long way, and that's definitely for sure. The last couple of things that I'm going to talk about here are going to be a couple of tools, and they're both brushes. And this first one that I'm going to talk about is the Morphe A44 brush. This is actually one of my first Morphe brushes that I got, and this was right when they were discontinuing the line. But the thing is that this has become one of my favorite brushes ever. It's become one of my favorite brushes to do foundation with, especially because it's so compact here, and then it's got like a wider base, I guess you can call it. It's so easy just to put on the foundation, and it spreads the product evenly and nicely. I just love this brush, and even though they discontinued it, I'm still going to use it because I have it. Like, why would I stop using it? This has become one of my absolute favorite foundation brushes, and I just love it so much. The last brush that I'm going to be talking about you can find at Walmart, and it is the Royal & Langnickel Moda brush. This one is the Contour BMD 120 brush, and I use this for a really nice contour on the cheeks. This brush is simply amazing. and I have recommended it to all of my friends. It's pretty compact for a brush, like for a contour brush. It's pretty compact, but then it kind of tapers a little bit on the tip here. It just makes it so much easier to go in the hollows of your cheeks, and it just gives you a really nice, soft, but yet defined contour. And that is one of the reasons why I absolutely love this brush. I completely recommend this to everybody. It's like $7 at Walmart, and it is one of the best brushes that I've bought to do contour with. Also, if you already have some sort of contour brush that you do love, I do recommend checking out the rest of the Moda brushes, the Royal and Langnickel Moda brushes. They have some really good quality brushes and they're super soft. I just absolutely love their brushes. And that is it for my monthly favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you enjoyed using this month or for the past couple of months, and I'll probably check it out if I haven't already. And if you have tried any of these products, let me know if you like them or not. And that is pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in my next one. See ya! Even with curling my eyelashes, oh, that sounded weird. A lot of eyebrow gels, or I could rave on, especially from the drugs.